Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go digging through my trash because it is overflowing and I need to empty this out. So I'm going to show you all the products that I have gone through. So let's talk about some empties. The first two on top are both powders. The first one is the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder, and the shade I have is number Translucent 230 Natural. I have already reordered this. I tried so hard to get like the little top off here to be able to get like that little bit of powder that's left, but I couldn't do it, so I just reordered it. This is one of my favorites for like a matte velvety kind of finish, and yeah, I finally ran out of this one. And this, I think, is in every single one of my empties. It's the Sicily Loose Powder. It takes me a long time to go through them, though. This is the Photo Padre Libre. I know I'm not saying that right. It's the loose face powder in one irisy. I love this stuff, so both of those are gone and going into the trash. Next up, I'm going to have to repurchase this because I love this stuff so much. It's the Kiehl's Smoothing Oil to Foam Body Cleanser, and oh my gosh, I love this stuff so much. It makes my skin feel so soft, but what I like it for the most is for shaving my legs. Like sometimes I will use, like I don't use foams and stuff like actual shave creams. I'll use conditioner, but this right here, ooh, I might be able to get a little bit of that out. I love this for shaving my legs. It makes them feel so soft. And it's like I never cut myself either. It's so good. Then we have some facial cleansers. This one is the Bioderma. Again, I go through these a lot, especially whenever I have surgery because it's the easiest thing for me to use. But I use it on a day, like I always have them in this pump. I have one that I use to get like the excess off when I wash my face. Sometimes I don't get it off up here or like on my neck, and I always just use the Bioderma. Or if I have a little bit of mascara underneath my eyes, Q-tip, Bioderma, and it's amazing. It's the Sensibio H2O. Love this stuff. And then I did actually go back to using the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Age Prevention Cleanser from Youth to the People. I found this a long time ago, stopped using it, and then I came back to it, stopped, and then I came back again. I would actually repurchase this again, but I have been trying so many different cleansers, and I'm kind of hooked on Tatcha right now. So I'm not going to repurchase this, but it is such a great cleanser. I don't like to use this to remove my makeup. I'll usually use some kind of oil, like the Tatcha Camilla oil, but this one doesn't dry out my skin or anything like that. It doesn't strip it, but it does make my skin feel clean. This next one I have already ordered a backup of because I love this stuff, and it's from Glam Glow, and I'm not a huge Glam Glow girl. It's not like I'm not one of those that just love everything that Glam Glow comes out with, but this is so good. It is the Instamud 60-second pore refining treatment. You pump this out, it's purple, and then it bubbles. You can use it all over your face, but I like to use it just on my pores, nose, and sometimes like my chin. And it seriously shrinks your pores. Not permanently, because nothing is going to do that, but it like makes them look smaller. And my makeup always looks good whenever I have used this. I use it 3 times a week, and I just absolutely love it. I wish it came in a larger size so that I wouldn't go through it. I don't feel like I went through it really quickly, but I think that if I used it all over my face, I probably would have. Next up, another bottle of MAC Fix Plus. I still have 2 more in my cupboard back here that I need to go through, and I've really been using, I don't know, I stopped using it, and then I started using it again, and I said that I wasn't going to repurchase it, and I don't want to. I want to find another spray. The Josie Maran, which is also in here, I like more than this. But I thought that it was being discontinued. I'm going to have to investigate that more because that might be wrong. But MAC Fix Plus, this is going to go into my Back to MAC section that I also have. There's another one. Now talking about the skincare that I have really been enjoying, Tatcha. I've gone through both of these and I've replaced both of these as well. This is the Tatcha Pure One Step Camilla Cleansing Oil. Again, you don't have to use this and then use something else, but that's just how I like to double cleanse. this feels so good on my skin. And there have been days where I just feel like my skin's a little bit tighter or a little dry that I will only use this to take off my makeup. And it takes everything off and my skin just feels so nice. Like this is one of like the best cleansing oils I've ever used. I love it so much. And then the Tatcha Deep Cleanse. I started off with just using this at night, and then I started using it day and night because I was worried it was going to like dry out my skin, and it doesn't. I am back to using it just in the morning. That's only because I am trying other skincare as well. But this I have repurchased because I absolutely love it. It has like these little beads in there as well. I don't know if like they actually exfoliate anything, but it definitely makes my skin feel really clean without being squeaky clean. Like I hate that. If I wash my face and then my forehead is shiny, I know that we are too clean, squeaky, and I hate that. Like, ugh, I don't like it. There are 2 of these in here, and I have decided I'm going to stop. Reluctantly, I'm going to stop buying this because it's so expensive and I go through it so fast, but I love it. It's such a problem. Like it's a problem. I love this stuff so much, but I just feel like I go through it in 2 seconds. And I mean, that could probably be remedied by me not using as much as I do, but that's how I want it to look. So anyway, this is the Air Flash Radiance Mist from Dior. It's a primer and setting spray, long-lasting airbrush radiance. This stuff is gorgeous. Like I swear this is like the buffing technique in a bottle. It works so well. It leaves a radiance but not glitter on your skin, but it's also like leaves it matte and it sets your skin, and it can prime your skin. I used it for primer. It works nicely, but I prefer it as a setting mist. But it's $50, and I like if I don't like not pick this up, and if I use it every day like I want to use it, it's gone in less than a month. Like it's just gone, and it breaks my heart. And it has quite a bit. It has 2.3 fluid ounces in here. How does it go through it so quickly? So I went through this. It got towards the year mark and I finally was like, all right, just finish it up. And this is from La Prairie. It's extremely expensive. It is the Skin Caviar Concealer Foundation in 1. I don't use the concealer at the top, but you can. The foundation, though, is the prettiest foundation I've ever used. I get more compliments. I feel like my skin looks the best. And see, yeah. This is the bad, like we're all gone. This is the new one. It pains me to have to repurchase it, but because of how well my skin looks with this on, nothing beats it. Nothing has ever made my skin look better than this foundation. I don't know what it is that's in here, but it's magical and I have to keep it no matter what. And I've just decided, even with this one, like if I want to wear it, I'm just going to wear it. I was trying to like make this one last as long as possible, but if I'm only going to film, I'm not going to wear this one, but I'm not going to hoard it like I did this one. So Skin Caviar Foundation, amazing. This one's done. Something I use every single day. Oh my gosh, and this is funny, you guys. Okay, so this is the 24-hour brow setter. I'm going to leave a link to a video. Oh, it was so funny, you guys. It was so funny. It's this guy and he's talking about his daughter and her brows and like women and how obsessed they are with their brows. I was cracking up. I was laughing so hard. And I use this in my brows, and yes, it holds them into place like glue. Favorite of all time clear brow gel I have ever used. And I go through them and go through them and go through them, and I just keep repurchasing them. But last night, so I showed my husband that video, and I mean, he thinks it's funny because when we go out to eat, people will be like, I love your brows. And he's like, that is the weirdest compliment. Who compliments brows? Like they're brows, their hair's on your face. Like who cares? Well, because he saw this guy doing, oh my God, it's so funny. This video, he saw it. I was brushing my teeth and he came up behind me. He's like, ooh, baby, your brows. He goes, what the hell's in your brows? He's like, do you have hair gel in your brows? And I like spit the water out. I was like, no, it is brow gel. He was laughing so hard at me.
Stop.
You gonna make it?
Okay, I'm done. Okay.
Are you done now?
I'm done. I'm done.
You're done? Look at me. You're done?
I'm done.
I'm like, you have to keep these fluffy animals into place. Like, I don't talk about my brows around my husband. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. Like, I don't care to talk about them with him. But when he touched them, he was like blown away. He was like, what is that? I was like, it's brow gel. He was like, no, that's hair gel. You have hair gel in your brows. And that is funny. And he was going on for like 10 minutes about the hair gel that was in my brows. Yeah. It was funny. Please check out that video. It was so funny. Okay, next up, my Dermaflash. Love this thing so much. A little mad at them because they came out with a new device, which now I want because it's new and I don't need it. But my Dermaflash I use to what is it? Like I defuzz my face, and I've gone through all of these, and now they're not available at Nordstrom or anything. And the only ones that are available for the refills, like these are the blades you use, are at dermaflash.com. And I'm so scared that they're going to quit making them so that I'm forced to buy the new device, and I don't want to, but I might have to. But yeah, I've gone through all of my blades. My beloved Josie Maran Nirvana Hydrating Mist. This is what I need to investigate on. I love this stuff so much. It is so nice. I prefer it over MAC Fix Plus. I just needed to find out if it is going to be discontinued or not, because I kept hearing it back and forth. So then like I stopped. I didn't want to keep using it if people couldn't get it. And then like I didn't want to try and find it if I wasn't going to be able to find it again. So I just need to do some investigating because I love this mist. But I'll let you guys know if you see me using this again, then it's not discontinued. But this one's empty. I wanted to mention this because clearly I am almost out of this. Like we're hitting about a week left. This is the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. I use this almost every day. I switch it up with the Tatcha. That Tatcha is going to last me forever. Like the Tatcha Pearl, love them, but I love this as well. I use this so much. I already have a backup of this. I almost always have a backup because I never know when I'm going to run out of it. But this just makes my under eye with my concealer and everything look so, so good. MAC Skin Refine Zone. You guys have seen me talk about this 1,000,001 times. I have used this for years and years and years. It goes on my pores, helps with excess oil, and yeah, already got a backup. It's right here, so it's just this back to MAC. This is something I did not like, and I think it stopped working. I don't think I actually made it all the way through. I think it just stopped working, but it's the Origins by All Greens. It's a foaming deep cleansing mask with green tea, but all this other, I don't know. I felt like it did nothing, like nothing for my skin. Like I don't understand the point in this. I didn't like it, wouldn't suggest it. To Nars Via Venito. So this is what I always use on my waterline. However, this might be replaced. This milk one that's come out, I have been using a lot. So it might be replaced, but in my little basket right here of empties, both of these are in there. So I was using this nonstop. We'll have to see if it does actually get replaced by this bad boy. New Lash, this is my eye growth serum. I love this so much, so you'll always see these in my empties. But yeah, I get mine at Nordstrom. Tarte Shape Tape. It's weird seeing this one in there. This is in the shade Light Medium. I have not been using Tarte Shape Tape for underneath my eyes. I'm still using, not this particular one because it's empty, but I'm using it only to prime my eyes. This has kind of been replaced other than as my eye primer, but it's empty. You guys, I went through a lipstick. I'm almost out of this one as well, but went through a lipstick. This is, like, that's all the way rolled up. It is I'll Never Stop from Hourglass. So this is like the little component that goes on the inside of the pretty. Where's my pretty? It's the component that goes inside this guy, and I have a fresh, look at that, brand new one right there. I do like that I was able to just buy another refill, but yeah, I went through a lipstick, you guys. I also went through my Laneige sleeping mask, and I realize now how important my two masks are. So I like this one and then the Tatcha Camilla Gold Spun. So a little story for you. If you saw my lip swatch video, I had pulled at my lips again because I was getting dry, and I had not been having that issue. I had even talked about, like, oh, I am doing so much better about, like, not picking at my lips because it was such a bad habit for me. I always had dry skin. Well, I got a little tired of always having to scoop this out and, like, put on, and in the middle of the night I reapply, and it's just annoying. I have to find somewhere to wipe it, and I usually just put it on top of my hand. So I didn't repurchase this, and I purchased an EOS, like one of the thin ones, and I think it's mint or something. And I noticed my lips started getting so dry within like 2 or 3 days, and I had pulled at my lips. So now my Tatcha is having to go from the bedroom to here, bedroom to here. I still want, I want something in a stick, because I love this. I really, really, really do. And I love my Camilla one. I like the Camilla one better over the Tatcha one here, because with my makeup, I'm always wiping my hands off. But at night, I just want a stick. So I'm thinking about maybe trying the Agave one from Bite that's in a stick. If not, I'm just going to have to go back to this because it works so well. And the fact that it was just a few days of me not using this, that my lips got that dry that I was picking at them again, says a lot. This stuff is really, 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 really good. I'm not sure if I said Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This took forever and a day for me to go through, and it is from Kiehl's. It's the Candula and Aloe Soothing Hydration Mask. This feels very, very, very nice on the skin. It smells really good. I'm telling you, it took me forever. It's very hydrating. I would repurchase this, but like I would suggest it, all that, but I'm trying a lot of other masks. Again, there's one from Tatcha that I really like, and I'm trying some from Bliss that are cheaper than this. So very good mask, but I have not repurchased this, and I don't plan on repurchasing it, even though I think it's good. Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. This is a great powder, especially if you're looking for something thin that will diffuse lines, that's not going to accentuate pores, all that. But it has been replaced with my Huda baking powder. So I have another one of these open that I will use every once in a while, but like I still love this, still suggest it, but I'm not going to buy, and I mean I already have another one, but still I just don't use this like I did, but it is really pretty. If you don't want to bake, you don't want to use the Huda one, that is the one that I would suggest. And then the only thing I have left is a bunch of these. I only keep one of them. I throw all the rest of them away. These are the Equate Refreshing Cleansing Towelettes. Mainly I use these for, I got to clean off my tattoos, I clean off swatches, and I clean the bronzer out of my hair. Otherwise, I really wouldn't have any kind of towelette or makeup remover. But I kind of repurpose them. So like if I have one that didn't get that dirty, I will put it in a little Ziploc bag to reuse them, but I have to have them for my hair. Anyway, but that is it. That's all. Oh, no. I forgot this. This is another thing that I am not using, and I'm going to finally throw this away because I kept just refilling this. The Purity Made Simple, again, Tatcha has replaced it. Like, I don't know what else to say other than I've used you for years, and I don't want to use you anymore. Like, I still think you're a great cleanser. We had a long-term relationship, but that relationship, I believe, is now over because Tatcha has my heart. All right, anyway, for real this time, we are done, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you did by giving a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!